Venezuela is falling apart. Every day there's another story about how the Bolivar Republic is crumbling under its own weight. There are food and supplies shortages, and the state is even confiscating produce from farmers and food companies. There are images every day coming out of Venezuela showing the absolute human suffering caused by socialism. And it truly is human suffering when mothers have to wait in lines for hours just to try to buy milk and diapers, if there are any. And fathers are robbed of their labor and produce through state confiscations. As a mom, the idea of the state forcing my children or any children to suffer for someone else's ideological goals is reprehensible. And remember, Venezuela has the world's largest proven oil reserves. They should be rich, but their oil is nationalized and their government is generally bad at everything. So the people are poor and they just don't have food to buy. And that's just food. What about the socialized healthcare? That free healthcare is what liberals and socialists tell us is the pinnacle of socialist success. If you have state-run healthcare, liberals tell us that you have unlocked a mystery level in the socialist video game of life. But what does socialized healthcare combined with extreme socialist government really look like? Well, there are new images coming out of Venezuela in the Daily Mail. They show the absolute indignity of Venezuelan hospitals. Little children in the cancer ward laying amongst boxes and filth. Patients laying in filthy hospital hallways because there are no rooms available. Jugs of water used to treat patients who require traction to heal their broken bones. Dirty washrooms, bloody and disgusting operating rooms, no medicine, no antibiotics, and no sanitation, and woefully understaffed. Only truly desperate people would take a child to a place like this. Desperate people with no other means and no other choices. And that's what socialism does. It takes away choices and it confiscates your means. It's a hope and a dignity killer. It's evil. Those images in that hospital are of socialism, and they are pictures of evil. But here is where these images cross the line from being horrendous human suffering caused by bad government in a far-off land to being a cautionary tale of the NDP. Every time I hear a horror story about Venezuela, and it seems like there's one almost every other day, I'm reminded of this video. It's of NDP MLA for Edmonton Ellerslie, Rod Loyola, and he's chanting love and support for Hugo Chavez, the former dictator of Venezuela.
Long live Hugo Chavez. Long live the values that he stood for. Compañero Presidente Hugo Chavez.
Rod Loyola worships Hugo Chavez. In that video, Loyola chants support for the architect of all this human misery in Venezuela. And he does it in the same way the devout say the Lord's Prayer or the Nicene Creed. It's a prayer to a religion where the state is God. It's awful, it's a lot creepy, but it's who the NDP are. In a perfect world, they'd happily repeat the mistakes of Venezuela on all of us. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.